Hi students, we're coming up on the end of the year. There is a little bit of second quarter left when we come back in January, but really now's the time to get things done. We have a fun day planned for the last day of school for this year, the reindeer relays and the movie thing, and we'd like everyone to participate. I did learn some valuable things from the Platinum students, and when you take a look at this actual missing assignment report, because you can see our names up there, Mrs. Pass, Mr. Burns, Miss Hibma, Miss Schaefer, Miss Opdahl. You can see that this person is really struggling here. They are not getting their work done in class. They might have a learning disability because this is way too much work to have. Probably if they don't have a learning problem, it is they are a horrible procrastinator. So that means they're wasting time in class, they're wasting time at home. They're telling themselves, I'm not going to do it today, but I'll get to it tomorrow, and that tomorrow never comes. So one of the things you need to do for the rest of this week is not be a procrastinator. That's one of the pieces of advice from the Platinum students. Another huge reason for why there might be so much missing work is represented by this picture here. And this guy is Mr. Social. So after the lesson, instead of getting right down to working, they want to know what the person on the left is doing. They want to know what the person on the right is doing. They want to know what the person behind them is doing. They want to know what the person in front of them is doing. Then they need to go to the bathroom so they can find out what's going on out in the hallway. Yes. So by the end of the class, instead of getting anything done, they have one or two problems done. They definitely are far behind on the assignment and things are building up on them, all because they talk first and then work. So one of the things our Platinum students said is you got to get to work right away. You might find that after doing a couple problems, you don't understand something. Well, you still have the teacher in the classroom with you so you can ask for help. This guy's spent all of his time talking, and now he's outside of the class and he discovers I can't do the work, but they don't have access to the help because they've squandered that time from talking too much. Remember what the Platinum kids are saying: work first, then talk. The last piece of advice from the Platinum students. This guy's obviously got a sad look on their face. You can see the pen is down there. They're not doing much work. Everybody runs into this where they need some help. They just don't get it, and they need to hear it another way, or they need to see a couple more examples. And what the Platinum students will tell you is raise your hand right away. Ask for help right away. Most of us have to get over that idea that we put in our head, and I'll say it again, it's an idea that we put in our head that it's embarrassing to ask for help. It's not embarrassing to ask for help. It's smart to ask for help. That's what the best students do. When they're stuck, they have a strategy. And usually that strategy is to raise their hand right away and get some help. Sometimes it's to skip ahead a couple problems and see if they know what comes next, and then later on go back to the difficult ones. But sitting there and doing nothing, again, you waste your tremendous amount of time, and suddenly the class is over, and now I don't have access to that teacher, and so I don't do it. And what happens? You end up with a gigantic, long list, sadly, of missing assignments. So let's kind of be like more of the Platinum kids here these last couple days and get on top of our assignments. Do some homework at home to make that assignment list smaller. Also use your time well in class, and if you're stuck, be sure to ask for help. You can do it. Don't give up. You can do it.